Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's tutorial is a quick and easy tumbler that I was actually able to get finished in 24 hours. So right now it is very early in the morning. It is about 5 o'clock in the morning, which is typically when I get up. I am starting with a true 22 ounce tumbler from the Steel Magnolia. And I've spray painted my cup white, as well as I have then gone over that with a clear spray paint. So we're going to be applying some Tumbler decals from Banff Custom Creations, which are these pretty pink skull and floral decals that I'm applying right now. And we are also going to be using some tattoos, so some temporary tattoos that I purchased from Amazon. So everything that I use today will be linked in the description box, so feel free to check that out. So right now what I'm doing is I literally just grabbed a bunch of different tattoos and just decided that I was going to put together a super quick and easy cup that just will look absolutely gorgeous in the end. So what I'm doing with my temporary tattoos is I'm trying to kind of decide which of the temporary tattoos I want to use. I definitely wanted this to be floral inspired, so kind of like girly, but also very like tough at the same time. So I love the influence of having both florals on the cup and incorporating some of the skulls from the Tumbler decals. So right now I'm just cutting out the different pieces of these tattoos that I think will go really well on this cup. And next to my tumbler, you'll notice I have some water, and I'm going to be applying my temporary tattoos to my tumbler just using a paper towel. So just like you did when you were a kid, you know, applying those decals, using that paper towel, getting that nice and wet to apply those to your tumbler. So this is going to be kind of a collage style tumbler, which if you would have asked me, you know, a year ago when I first started, I always thought that those looked so busy. But really, when you take the time to really map out where you want to put everything and what your vision is for the cup, they really can be rather pretty and gorgeous. And so I really did enjoy putting this cup together. Again, a really quick and easy cup that I needed to accomplish because I was going on vacation and I needed to make sure that I had a tutorial for you guys for this weekend. So again, I'm just going to grab some paper towels here and I'm going to use those to apply my temporary tattoo to the cup. So it is important that you clear gloss spray your tumbler if you're going to start off with a base like this. Now you could do this over epoxy, but I'm trying to get this cup done as quick as possible. So an easy way to get that glossy finish which you need for temporary tattoos and water slide is to just do a few coats of that clear gloss spray. Alright, so I am just applying, again, some of these temporary tattoos that I got from Amazon. I have a lot of different floral ones, which I think really are quite pretty in the black and white. And so this cup, again, didn't really have a vision in mind. I just knew that I had some Tumbler decals, I had some temporary tattoos, and I just kind of thought, you know, how can I put together a really cute cup using these two items? And what I love about this tumbler is that it really just started to evolve as I started adding the different things to the cup. So again, I love creating tumblers specifically for cups just like this, right? So cups that are just a blank canvas that have just very minimal or base ideas and really do turn out to be really amazing pieces and works of art. So I'm going to speed up this section and just play a little music while you guys watch me put together the rest of this cup. Obviously, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave those in the comment section or find me on social media. I'd be more than happy to help anybody with anything that they may have or questions they have regarding today's tutorial. So yeah, so I'm going to play a little music and then we'll move on to the next step. So as soon as I was done applying both the Tumbler decals and the tattoos, I did let it dry for just a couple minutes, but did mostly pat dry. And then I had some extra leopard print left from a previous cup that I had done. It was originally white, and then I took Dreamy Lavender Rust-Oleum spray paint and just spray painted lightly these leopard spots. So it really does add a new element to the cup, and you guys know how much I love leopard print, so any reason to get leopard print on a cup, you guys know that I'm in. So I just applied a bunch of leopard spots in kind of those open spaces, and to kind of give it that look as if everything goes together on purpose. So now I wanted to show you guys kind of how I'm going to add a little bit of glitter to this. So I am taking about 30 mLs of epoxy. This is Alumilite's Quick Coat, and I'm adding just a bit of Diamond Magic from Lysha Creations to my epoxy. So this little bit of glitter is really going to make this white tumbler with these decals and tattoos really sparkle and shine and still give that glittered look. So here's a look at all that sparkle using Diamond Magic. So it is when I applied my first 2 coats of epoxy. So I started my cup at about 5 o'clock. It took me about a half hour or so to apply the decals, and then what I ended up doing was applying 2 coats of Fast Set. So I put the coat of epoxy on with Diamond Magic, waited 2 hours, and then did a flood coat of another 20 mLs, and then I let that sit and cure for 4 to 5 hours until it was tack free. So now it is about 10 o'clock in the morning, and I have taken it off the turner, and I'm just going to do my light sanding on the cup, focusing on the top rim. Again, there's not a whole lot happening on this cup, so not a lot of sanding needs to be done. So now, after I am done sanding, I'm just going to get this cup cleaned up so I can get this cup right back on the turner for its final coats of epoxy. So you guys know that I love to use Alumilite's Amazing Clear Cast Plus to do my final coats of epoxy. So I am going to do a coat of this first, wait about 6 hours, and then do another flood coat before my tumbler is completely finished. So again, when I'm telling you that this cup took me 24 hours, that's 24 hours from the beginning to end of the cup process, meaning that I still am going to wait that final 3 days of cure time in my shop before this cup is off to its new owner. So again, completing the cup in 24 hours doesn't mean that I'm necessarily handing it off to a customer or to a friend or to a family member, but it is a simple and easy and last-minute cup that you can do for a friend, for a last-minute gift when you have just a little bit of time to work with and still be able to create something that is truly gorgeous. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's tutorial. If you've created something like this, a collage tumbler, or used tumbler decals or tattoos, I'd love to hear about it and see it. Feel free to follow me on social media and share those pictures with me. I love seeing everybody's creations and work. So I will see you guys in the next one.